Welcome back to another video, and I'm giving myself the challenge of painting my first ever bust in 24 hours. What is wrong with me? Someone send help. So, the bust I've chosen is this lovely one. She's cute, no non-metallic metal. She doesn't look terrifying to do. I mean, there's a little bit on her gold headband, but you know, it's tiny. So the purpose of this is I want to improve my painting. Competitions for the year are essentially over, and I want to enter some of my first comps next year. I'm so used to painting tiny little scale minis, and I want to improve my techniques, and the only way to do that is by jumping out my comfort zone. So I thought, let's go big or let's go home. So we are starting a bus journey, and to make it crazy and test my sanity to breaking point, I was like, 24-hour challenge. Let's paint a bust in 24 hours. So let's get into it. So this is the bust, nice and close up, and I'm kind of nervous, so I hope this goes well. So I'm going in with actually ionic tanned flesh here and just giving it a nice little base coat. Trying to get it on nice and thinly all over. This is a little wet. Once I've done that, I'm going to move on to the hair. This was quite stressful to paint because no matter how much paint you put on, there was always a little bit of white gap showing through. So, yay me. But that issue is only from the sculpt, and it was going really well until this bust is more than testing my patience. Me and skin tones, not friends, apparently. This is my third time stripping this bust. And I bought this bust because there's still non-metallic metal on the other bust. It sent me to a breaking point. So as you'll see in the last clip or the previous clip, she was looking a bit pinky, but didn't love it. Did not love it. So she's back in the forbidden soup. We're gonna prime her again. And we're gonna try something else. I want her to be pale, but I don't want her to like be too pink. And it is really driving me crazy. I am this close to crying. But we're gonna see how it goes because it's not going well. It's not going well. Wish me luck. After 3 attempts, we have found the colour I was going for. After tears and caffeine, we are finally there. This is what I love. So excited, and let's do the rest. So now we're going on to airbrushing the blue all over. I forgot to film the first side. Whoopsies. But this is just having a nice even coat all over and make sure I have a nice solid base coat on the model. Trust the process. She looks a little bit questionable because of course I got blue airbrush on her neck, so I've had to rebase that so it has none of highlights, none of the shadows. It's just this really funky colour. I'm now going in and painting the pink details. I also did add an additional highlight to the arm and the chest with a slightly lighter blue. But yeah, she looks okay right now. She looks scary, questionable, but we're getting there, we're making progress. Now all the pink is painted on and we've got a little bit of colour to her face and her eyes are in. We're going to start painting this corset. I've already gone in and kind of sketched out the darker shadows, so I'm quickly just giving myself some brighter lines to guide where I need to paint them in properly to kind of help create that like fold in the corset. So I'm actually going back in and just helping define those darker shadows on the corset. This took me a lot of fiddling around to do and to get right, hence why not all of it is filmed. Some bits were really hard to get on the camera. I had to hold the model quite close to my face to be able to see, because this is the finished result. I wish I could have done more with the face, but I don't quite know what I'm doing still with skin tones. But I love how all the details came out on the fabric. I'm mega proud of this, and the highlights in the hair. I will show you an up close of the fabric now. I love the cross hatching. Again, some of this I had to paint off camera. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to check out my Patreon and my commissions. Also, I need some help because I need to fill this background with miniatures, Dark Angels stuff, Warhammer stuff, just to jazz it up a little bit. You can see my little Watcher in the Dark there. So drop me down in the comments posters, plushies, all that kind of jazz, and I will catch you next week.